If you're so fucking stupid, it didn't cross your mind at some point that permanently sucking on this vape was going to damage you in some way, you deserve what happens to your dumb ass. Breathe air. Have you ever seen anyone with a vape? Have you ever sat in a room? So we go, wait, let me just go. My vape's done charging. Load it up. And what kind of parent lets their 16-year-old vape anyway? If I had a 16-year-old son, he's like, I got a vape. Get the fuck out of here, vape. Do some push-ups. You ain't got time to vape. You gotta do push-ups. If you're not a millionaire, the last thing you should be doing with your time is cooking. I can't think of a lower ROI activity than walking to the fridge, getting out some ingredients. Ooh, an onion. Oh, let me get the onion. I'm gonna start cooking. Fridge. Ooh, an onion and some lettuce. Now, get a knife. Get my knife. Cut my onion. Start to cut my onion. You're broke! Only water I drink is sparkling water because sparkling water is for rich people. And I'll tell you why. You can get non-carbonated water, still water, from the fucking tap. The government gives you that shit effectively for free. Sparkling water you have to buy. So if you only drink sparkling water, you only drink rich man's water. I explained this to someone, some bumbacla, and of course he replied with the typical, but I don't like sparkling. You don't like sparkling water? You don't like water? Yeah, but the bubbles. The bubbles? You scared of bubbles, you little bitch? Doesn't taste of anything. If a waiter comes over and goes, what water for the table? Sparkling, please. I obviously answer because I'm the fucking boss. And then some little fucking bitch, can I have a still? The fuck, just drink the water on the table. You're a fucking man. You're gonna start making the waiter run back and forth and change water orders because you can't handle bubbles? I do know how to administer CPR. However, I will not administer CPR unless you're a hot female. This is the reality. If you're some fat dude and you just had a heart attack and I don't really know you, you're gonna die. I mean, if you're a really good friend, no, not even if you're a friend, if you're my friend, you just can't be a pussy. I had a heart attack. Get the fuck up. Go hospital later. Have a drink. But if you're some dude I don't know and you need CPR and everyone's looking at me, who knows CPR? Well, me. Help him. No. Why? Because I ain't gay. The reason I talk about women the way I do is because I hold myself to such a high standard as an individual. I don't make mistakes. I'm a professional. I know exactly how to act and exactly what to do. I do not need a woman to motivate me, to be my mother, to convince me to put the video games down. Please stop smoking weed. Everything I've done fantastic. I've done completely and utterly by myself. I did it without you. My life's amazing in every single possible metric. Now I'm going to allow you to join it, and therefore you're going to bend to my reality and my will.
There's a lot of people who are depressed who sit there and go, I'm depressed, I don't know why. Because you're broke, because you're fat, because you're a loser. Nobody told you at any point you're supposed to be happy all of the time. You're not supposed to be happy. Happiness is on top of a mountain, and you fuckers ain't earned it. So I'm thinking of all the things that make me happy. The fact my beautiful physique, like fucking Hercules. My Lambo, my house, these bitches. Whatever I do, whatever I enjoy at the moment, all had to be earned.
What do you think of like transgenders going and reading nursery stories and playing
Leave the kids alone! If you want to chop your dick off, I have nothing against that. I'm not anti-gay. I'm not anti-transgender. I'm not anti any of these things. What I am anti is propagating your worldview on other people's children. If you're gay and you can't have kids, why do you now believe it's your right to go to other people's kids and tell them how to think? If you've decided that the type of sex you want to have will prevent you from procreating, that's your decision, right? You've decided that having sex with women isn't worth it for you. You don't want to have children. You want to have sex with men. Fine, your decision and you're entitled to it. That does not give you the entitlement to go to other people's families who did decide to have children and raise them and try and program their children. Leave the kids alone. You can be as transgender as you like. Don't come talk to my kid about it. That's my child. I will program my child with my worldviews. I raise them. I pay for them. They're my kid. They're not your kid. And they're not the government's kid.
I can have children while fucking another bitch. Watch me.
But here's the deal, man. They will drain your finances. Multiple baby mamas.
No. He's got it.
Nobody drains my finances. I'm the big G. I don't think you understand. You cannot drain the big G's finances. I always park in disabled bays. I'm not a bad person, but I'm a quick person. Most people are slow and stupid. I'm fast. There was no people in wheelchairs trying to use this space in those 45 seconds it took me to buy this. So no one loses. But last time I
took one of these spaces. Someone goes, "Excuse me, are you disabled?" And I replied, "I am actually." And their face was like.
All I did was pay women. Woman worked for me, made $100,000 in a month. I gave her about 25% of that money. She got 25 grand, I got 75 grand. You're sitting there going, that's exploitative. Why'd you give her so little? So little. I'm the genius behind it. I'm the tech. I'm the emotional support. I'm the one who told her what to say and what to do. She's just the face of it all. 25% is a huge margin. When you work in McDonald's, do you get 25% of what you ring up on the till? You get less than 1%. I overpaid them all. I made women millionaires. I'm a feminist. I'm a good man. I don't take advantage of women.
You're a man with any level of testosterone level, and you've been witnessing what's been happening in the world in the last 2 years. I struggle to sleep. Literally, what's happening is crazy. I'm an individual with $50 million who can hide and disappear. If I was Joe Schmo, I'd be scared. You're out here, they're lying to you about the inflation rate. Where's your panic? People are not panicking. They lack perspicacity, and they're not paying attention to anything, and they're just sitting there waiting for the fucking steamroller. You think in 10 years from now, things are gonna be better? You out of your fucking mind? You need to prepare for this. You need a global network, you need a secret society, you need places you can hide, you need money, and you need the ability to bounce. That's what you need.
Some child is outside enjoying their life, playing with toys and smiling in the sunshine and having fun. I hate happiness. I hate happy children. Anyway, you're all losers. We've discussed this before. I'm the king of the world.
So many women say to me, "You're so rich, but you're smart, and you're actually very intelligent, and I know you'd get really bored of a robot." And I'm sitting there thinking, bitch, I wish to God you were a robot. You better shut the fuck up. We talk about star signs? Oh yeah, I'm so glad. Tell me more about by Sagittarius rising, you idiot. I don't give a fuck. Give me a robot. All men want robots. That's all we want. Yeah. 4 wives, robots, inshallah.
And then some motherfucker's like, oh, it's bad for me. Duh. The fuck? How are people surprised by this shit? And now they're all over Twitter and on the news. Maybe we should do something about it. No, don't do anything. If you're so fucking stupid, it didn't cross your mind at some point that permanently sucking on this vape was gonna damage you in some way, you deserve what happens to your dumb ass. Breathe air. You don't need a vape. Have you ever seen anyone with a vape? Have you ever sat in a room? So you go, wait, let me just, my vape's done charging. Load it up. I mean, I smoke cigars, but I know what the fuck I'm doing. Give me a big fat cigar. I'm risking cancer to look like a mafia boss. Fine. I'm not sitting there smoking cigars and going, I can't believe this is bad for me. No, like these fucking vape bullshit children. And what kind of parent lets their 16-year-old vape anyway? If I had a 16-year-old son, he's like, I got a vape. Get the fuck out of here, vape. Do some push-ups. You ain't got time to vape. You gotta do push-ups. You ain't got time. You're a little fucking punk talking to me about fucking vape. It's insane. The world, why are we trying to save people that literally Darwinism is trying to eliminate? Why are we trying to save them? I saw some bullshit on Twitter. Some guy was...
Jake Paul, it's clear to me you are desperate for a reality check. You know what? If I made my money impressing 4-year-olds on YouTube and managed to somehow become a multimillionaire from it, I'd probably live in a dream world too. But let me explain something to you about combat sports. There are a whole bunch of men out here who will never be as famous as you, will never make the money you've made, who would kick the living fuck out of you. This is the hardest sport in the world, and people dedicate their lives to this, and most of them never get a payday. It never pays off for the majority of fighters, all of which would fuck you up. I'm one of the lucky ones. I made a little bit of money. I don't have 50 million to bet with you, but I do have 3 million to bet with you. So this is your offer. $3 million. You put 3, I put 3. Winner takes all. I'm 5 years out the ring. I'm a kickboxer. You're 2-0 in boxing. I'm 0-0 in boxing. I've never even fought boxing. I'm a retired old man. 5 years I've been sitting around smoking cigars and fucking bitches, which are better looking than the fucking girl you're advertising anyway. I will fight you any day of the fucking week.
So I don't like Western countries in general. The most boring, my least favorite country is probably Germany. But a very close second is England. I don't like England. I don't like anything about England. I don't like the culture anymore because there is no culture. It's been completely destroyed. I don't like the mindset. I don't like the politics. I don't like anything about the place. It's not even free. You can't even go on Facebook and say what you think and get arrested. It's garbage. The whole place is garbage. I don't like England. One of the things I hate most about England, and maybe this happens in other countries too. If this happens in other countries, feel free to write it below. But I've been to 72 countries and I've only ever noticed it in England. It's that you can't open hotel windows. Now I know you're sitting there going, is that what this video is about, hotel windows? Yeah, it is, motherfucker, hotel windows. I sleep with the window open.
You got the watch as well?
Yeah, I got the watch that matches it.
How much is that?
This was $450,000 or something. Something. It's got a little Bugatti engine in it. It takes 10 months for one man to make by hand. And because this has a W16, it's got two V8 engines put together. They made a little W16 engine inside, you see?
Yeah.
And when you press it, it's all mechanical and it's all made by hand. So I was like,
You gotta do it!
take my card, fine. Any of you who are watching this who's my ex and you're with a new dude now, that's cheating, it's haram. Don't let me catch you. Leave me blocked. Because you're mine forever. I've taken your soul. Like Shang Tsung. If I go on a date with you and you're a 10, but your hands are all not looked after, then I know you can't look after your own shit, which means you can't look after my shit. My dry cleaning ain't gonna be done, my dick's gonna be unhappy. We might as well just terminate the date then and there if your nails are not on point. Because there is zero excuse to not do your nails. There are 10,200 people learning how to make money from me. They continue up their membership because they make more money every month than it costs them to be inside. You are not inside, and you think you're gonna somehow become a millionaire when there's 10,200 people ahead of you with my help. Should we do myself from no money to my first million in 2 years to 30 million 3 years later? That's how fast you can make money if you're about money. You gotta forget the people who aren't about money around you. But next time you're sitting with your friends, this is a challenge for every single person watching this. Next time you sit with your friends, unprompted, come in, sit down, and just join in the conversation. Just join in whatever they're talking about. And after about 20 seconds, sit and think, this is bullshit. This is not gonna make any of us rich. They're talking about this, that, this bitch, fucking football game, this guy. This is not gonna make any of us rich. Eureka, I am wasting my life. Next time you're thirsty and you buy a bottle of water, drink the water and throw the bottle away. Why are you walking around with the bottle? You need your hands free. What if you have to grab a girl's ass or punch a dude in the face? What if you're not combat ready? What I do is I drink the whole bottle at once. And the reason I do this is to rehydrate myself, because the reason I'm thirsty is because I'm dehydrated. Complete the objective. The objective is to rehydrate. Objective complete in 3 seconds flat. I ain't walking around with some little fucking bottle of water, sipping away like a little douchebag. It's bullshit. A little sip here, a little sip there. I don't understand the point. Complete the objective. Walk around with your fucking it's gay. It's pointless. If you study hard, you can be a doctor. Go study medicine. Study. Give up your whole life in school. Then you get to be a doctor. You can't even buy a motherfucking sports car. I use this analogy all the time, but I'm gonna use it again. When you see a man like me at 3 o'clock on a Tuesday morning at a gas station in a $400,000 sports car, I get out of the Lambo, there's a bitch in the front. I get out and putting gas in. Do you look at me and go, he studied really hard in school? Or do you look at me and think, drug dealer? You think drug dealer because you understand you must break the rules to make money. Doctors have followed the rules their whole lives and they're driving Citroen.